the other in a crowded Wildwood hotel room during senior week, both of you barely dressed, beer bottles dangling from fingertips. The last patches of snow hang on Montage Mountain like acne on the face of a teenager. You write at every red light, past the Taylor Walmart where you shopped the morning your water broke with your second son. You see the house your friends scraped and painted and decorated to make just right until her husband left. The new owners painted over her cherry red door with pea green. This is the route you drove 4 times a day when your boys were in elementary school. 15 miles of small towns stitched together by bars, churches, strip malls, rows of houses so close they feel each other breathe, hear the secrets of their neighbors. The recent past aches like a pulled muscle slow to heal, a bruise that won't fade, but this drive is untying those knots. Crank the volume. Pull to the side of the road to begin the last line of this poem. Gather your hair in a loose bun. Continue to drive as slowly as the speed limit will allow. I'm working on a series of poems that are character sketches, and it started one day when I was driving to work, and I saw this woman who was leaning against a fire hydrant waiting for the bus, and she had the saddest face I ever saw, and I wanted to just stop and talk to her, but there's no way in the traffic on the building, there's no way that you can stop. And so I started thinking about her, and I started thinking about people's backstories, and I started thinking about how so often people only take other people at face value and really have no idea who's really inside. So I started with character sketches of people that I would just happen to see in passing. And then some of it has kind of bled over into people I know too. But the two that one I'm going to read, I didn't know the person. I was driving behind them. It's called Day Job. Hanging on the back of a tired truck, he exhales streams of vapor, still wearing yesterday's skinny jeans and red Chuck Taylors, the required fluorescent vest pulled over his hoodie. He rubs the night from his eyes, then pulls gloves from his back pocket. He plays nights into these mornings at all the local places, floors sticky, tables crowded with college kids spending their minimum wages on dollar drafts and jukebox memories. Filled with waitresses carrying long hours of trays, looking for tips big enough to take them away from here someday. He plays his guitar electric and blue until last call, walks the blocks he works in daylight home to a garage apartment to catch 3 hours of sleep. Jumping down, he takes his time walking to the curb, swings overstuffed green bags into the belly of the truck, pushes a button to crush and compact. He repeats block after block. At the end of the run, he climbs back onto his ride, spits last night's stale taste into the gutter. He tightens his grip when the truck lumbers around a corner, its pipe coughing black smoke, motor whining against the frosty morning. When I was in my early 40s, I had the pleasure of getting braces on my teeth for the second time in my life. And so I would go to the orthodontist and be surrounded by all these teenagers, and there I was in my 40s. And there was one hygienist who often would work with me and change my wires and do impressions. And she and I just started talking, and what came out about her life outside of the dental office just so much moved me that I wrote this about her, and it's called Impressions. In a bright blue bowl, she mixes cement from purple to pink, explains the process through a paper mask, glasses poised on the tip of her nose. She fills a tray and holds it against my top teeth, waiting for it to set white. Brushing pieces of hardening cement from my chin, she says she reads poetry at night. Neruda in Spanish, Rilke in German, takes notes on translations, cadence changes, nuances, untranslatable phrases. She tugs on the metal tray to release its bond, grabs another bowl, and begins mixing again. If you don't know who Langston Hughes is, she says, you don't know poetry. I want to thank Stan again. This is going to be my last poem. It's called Good Girls. Good girls learn the difference between second and third bases from older girls while listening to tapestry in the back bedroom of a chilly duplex. Parents hush talk, talk floating up through the floor vents. Good girls write Mrs. Hudak with fancy curlicues on the back of their mead binders. Marry first loves. Good girls don't play spin the bottle, hearts racing in the back of a coat closet. Don't even think about strip poker. Good girls don't do 7 a.m. walks of shame or hang on front porches with frat boys, but go to confession on Saturday afternoons. Receive communion on the tongue, not in palm of hand. Good girls sew Power Ranger costumes, bake from scratch, chaperone first grade field trips to the Baltimore Aquarium. Good girls don't accelerate through yellow lights. Don't allow preteen sons to grow hair past shoulders or listen to Metallica. Good girls don't long for afternoons alone, apartments in the city, dream jobs on the West Coast, endless nights of dancing at concerts, the smell of men who are not their husbands. Thank you.